Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Friends Visit. Today we are exploring Osu Castle and uncovering the true story behind the exile of our forefathers. In this video, you will learn the real history of the transatlantic slave trade and how it all happened. If this is your first time watching my video or discovering this channel, please do me a favor, subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay updated on future uploads. And don't forget to like, comment, and share so we can grow together as a family. Now, come along as we explore this historic castle.
Was built in 1661. 1661 by the Danes or the Danish. 1661 by the Danish. By then. But before 1661, in 1652, there was the Swedish were here. The Swedish were here and they built this purposely for trade purposes or purposely for trade. That's where they were here. And later on in 1661, they then bought the land from the king of Osu. They got the place from the king of Osu called King Okaikwe in 1661 before they turned it into a full-time castle, purposely for the trade. So in 1679, the days when they were here, they have decided to sell the place to the Portuguese. In 1669, so they decided to sell the place to the Portuguese, and the Portuguese are even adults, and they have to be here for 4 years. The Portuguese. So after that, they have started petitioning the other people that they want the days. They have started petitioning the Danish government that they want their castle back. So they have to take the castle back from the days and be here until 1850 when they abolished the slave trade and they decided to show the place to the British. Okay. So they decided to say this that we know today started from here. Maybe they are here to do something small. So yeah. So sorry for so in the 1850 when the British took over, because the trade was already abolished, so they have decided to use the place for training men and go and fight in the Second World War. And later on, they even turned part of it as asala to treat the sick people or the mental sick people. So since then till 1957, when Ghana got independence, that is how the place was used. So here, since it has been used as a slave trade, we have done just here that where male slaves were kept. We have some for female too, and some water storage system. There's a staircase, and we have a room around. This is called the Queen's Room. And even the church where the people are, we always talk about it. And we talk about the longest president, the seventh president of Ghana, who is Jerry John Rawlings. We have his office to read. And then we end the tour at the gate of the whole return. We normally talk about. So I welcome you once again to the Christian Castle.
This room was where male slaves were kept for months before being sent away to their colonial masters.
This is where the male slaves are are kept. Are we okay? Okay, thank you. This is the where the male slaves are kept. 60 here and 60 here. Make it 120. And 60. And they get their ventilation from here. Ventilation, and this is where they get their food from, at the top. It's always dropped from the top, inside. But before they are brought here, they have to strip them naked and check their body whether they are strong or not. Because at that time the slaves are always valued according to your strength. According to your strength. So they will get good price if you have more strength. Yeah. So whilst they are here, because the number is huge and the heat, because they don't even get enough ventilation. So sickness like chickenpox, this is the common one, comes among them. So they have to match them. But whilst they are here, they are always in chains and shackles. So they have to match them to the compound on the hot sun and dry them there for the sun, for the sickness to go. So they have to bring them back inside here when the sun is down, when the weather is down, before they bring them back here. This was the only method of healing them at that time. And even the place was not even cemented. And they are fed once a day. They are fed once a day. And this small gutter here, at the back here, was used as a place of convenience. This small gutter, yeah, was used as a place of convenience. So if you are at the back here, in chain, and you want to easy yourself, you have to manage, because even when they are in chain, they put them in a number of 15. So you have to manage and pull out the other 14 people with you. So if you were not able to do that, you have to do it where you are and be there until they come and take you away. And they can be kept here depending on the time the slave ship will come. At times 3 months, 4 months, 5 or 6 months before the slave ship will come. Before they will take them out to the Caribbean for plantation.
Next is the female slaves' home, where they too were held for months before being taken to the unknown lands. The hardships our forefathers endured were unimaginable and deeply heartbreaking.
Female slaves were kept. They are made to strip half naked and kept here, 30 here and 30 inside. In chains, right? But before then, there was no structure like this one, because this structure was built by family when he took over to pack some items of the castle here. But those items were later taken to National Museum. Yeah, so the structures were not part. Yeah. No, the lights was not part. So the place was only in darkness or black. So this is the only place for ventilation for them. Yeah, that's what. And even the inside is west. If anyone wants to go in, you can still have a feel of the inside. Yeah, watch your head, please. Watch your head. You can go. Your head, please. Your head, please. They open the door and give them food. Because it is believed that your head, please. It is believed that the women are not strong like men. Yeah, so they watch your head, please. Watch your head. Okay, thank you. So it's believed that women are not strong like men, so they always open the door and feed them, just like the guys by once a day. So whilst they are here, they don't bath, they do their menstruation, excuse me the word, everything here. Yeah, the only time they get water on their body is the time the governor is interested in any of them. Yeah, you just come open the door and point to you and say you come. So they will take you out, give you water to fresh up your body, and then they take you out for maybe sex. Yes, we are all adults. Yeah. And a lot of them became pregnant. Lots of them. So people are employed in the castle to take care of the pregnant ones. And so they give birth and they allow them to breastfeed the child for 2 or 3 months. Then they take the child away and they bring you back inside here. And so you'll be here until the slave ship arrive, then they take you out. Presidential staircase or presidential walkway. It is divided into 3, and it was even built by the British, but it is divided into 3. The middle is only used by the dignitary, the president, and the governors at that time. And after Ghana got independent, they decided to use it as the seat of government. That's why we can have the coat of arms here. And this very structure, painted in red, and even the red taken from here as to the gate is used as a red tapestry or red carpet. Yeah, red carpet, like they lay down for president or governors to walk on here. That's why this place is painted red from here. And if you see our 50 city note parents, 50 city note parents, we have this structure on it, the 50 cities. Anyone have it here so that I can show it to you, the 50 cities. Yeah, thank you. Okay, as you can see here, this structure. Can you see it? Yeah, and the other one here is a picture of the castle from outside. You can see it. Yeah, it was on the currency because this place was used as a seat of government until 2007. When this currency was introduced by our former president before. So this place, the whole building was used as a seat of government. So in our highest currency, in 2007, when this money was introduced, it was the highest. The 50 city was the highest. And the highest currency of the land or of Ghana always bear the picture of the seat of government. That is why we have this picture on the 50 cedi notes. But now that we are having 200 cedis, if you turn at the back, you can see the picture of the Jubilee House at the back of the 200 cedi notes. And this place was used as the seat of government since 1957 until 2013. Are we clear? Thank you. So, yeah. in 1961, 1961, Queen Elizabeth was in Ghana to hand power over to Kwame Nkrumah, our first president. He's supposed to be here in 1960, but she didn't come. And she decided to come in 1661. So in 1661, when she was coming, she brought all the items we were seeing here in the room. All the items. We only changed the task for the place to look attractive to since it is open to the public now. Because until 2017, this place was not open to the public. It was open to the public by Nana Akufo-Addo when he took the seat of the president from here. Yeah, so when the queen was coming, she brought all these items, the bed, everything, together with the light, the curtain, the whole thing. And this was her washroom at the back. It is locked, but it is under renovation. Yeah. And she slept here for 11 days before going back to England. Okay, some of us know this man. His name is Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the first president of Ghana. Yeah. So when he took independence for Ghana, he decided to use this place as the seat of government. So and this man is a Ghanaian. He's called Dr. Asimeni. Yeah. A lot of people don't know him. He's called Dr. Asimeni. He's a Ghanaian. He worked in the castle before with the Danes when they were here. And he was working for them as a cook because he was able to learn their language and be with them. So he was their cook. So being a local or being a Ghanaian, the locals, people living around the castle, always ask him what is really happening inside here because they have no idea about the slave trade. So this man had to brief them that this is what is happening. And at Akwamufi in the Eastern region, that's where he came from, in the Eastern region of Ghana. This is where he came from. And his uncle was the chief from their village. The chief of the village was his uncle. So he has to go and narrate everything that happened here to his uncle. His uncle has to train 80 men and give it to this man to bring them to the castle. These guys themselves to be traders, that they are coming to trade with the Danes. So when the 80 men came with this man, Mr. Asimeni, they came and they said they want to buy a gun from them. And the slave trade, if you want to buy the gun or anything you want to buy, they will give the product to you to test to see whether you are okay or not before you pay. So after handing 80 guns to the 80 men, the 80 men used the gun to kill all the masters or the governors. They used the gun to kill them. This man took their uniform and put it on and said and declared himself the governor of the castle. And while he was here as the governor, he never abolished the slave trade because it was believed that they were the strongest people, and giving the other people to come close to him, they may attack them. So he was continuing the trade for 1 year. When the other days from the other folk, from Cape Coast, Mina and the other place came that they want their castle back, he should sell to them. And he had to sell the castle back to them at a price of £10,000 and run away and go to his village. President Atames, when he was in power, he has decided to use this place as his private church. So he had been fellowshipping here from 2009 when he took over power until 2012 when he died. President John Fifi Evans Atamas. He was fellowshipping here. So this drum you see here was brought in by him. The chairs and the cross were brought to him. From here to the other end, the extension of the castle built by Kwame Nkrumah, our first president when he was in power. He built this castle attached to the old one. And where the black star is, this very one, yeah, this was his office. This is where he was operating from together with other presidents until they built the Jubilee House. It's only President Rollins who decided not to use this place for security reasons. And this one was an ammunition used on the locals. Yeah, when the British took over in 1850. When the British took over in 1850, they attacked the locals who were living in the garden there. And they were annoyed. They were angry that how can they be in their country and be paying tax to the white people? They will not pay. So anytime they see them passing, they have been throwing stones at them. They have been throwing stones at the British, and they have been using this type of ammunition to bombard them. And they sack them and kill some of them. When they were coming in their ship, they used this type of stone as a balance to the ship. You can see it. They use it as a balance to the ship. But when they are going back, they use human beings. We all know him or we have heard about him. He was a full military leader and he was the longest serving president of this country. He served this country for 19 years. 11 years as a military coup leader and 8 years as a democratic leader. So during his 19 years of leadership, he decided to use this office for security reasons. Because being a coup leader, he's always afraid that people will come after him. Yeah, so whilst he's sitting here, he can see all over the castle, whatever is happening. He can see everything. Even if you look through the window, you can see up to the gate where the cars are parked. So anytime there's an attack, he always see everything and give notice to the security. So this is where he was operating from. And being a military leader, he always parked his helicopter in the garden. That anytime there's an attack or attempt of attack, he just get down quickly, take his helicopter and fly away to a safer zone. So this is his washroom behind at the back. So for his 19 years, this is where he returned from. Yeah, we are now ending our talk at the gates of no return. Where if you are a slave, you pass through that gate, you lose everything. You lose your identity, your family. We just walk through the door of no return. So if you are a slave, you are taken out of these gates or this door. It means you lose everything. Your identity, your family, your name. You lose everything that you have. You only bear the name of your slave master because all the slaves were identified. So you only bear the name of your slave master. So 126,000 slaves were taken through these gates to the Caribbean and Virgin Islands, in Jamaica and so on. So in short, this is the story of the Osu Castle. But fortunately for us that we can still use the same gate is that in 1998, during the era of President Rawlings, two slaves' body corpses were brought to Ghana, one from Jamaica and one from America, who were identified as Ghanaian, to Cape Coast Castle. So they have decided to use the main gates and send them to the castle for ritual, but it was not possible. So they have to use the gate of no return and send the corpse to the castle for ritual. After performing the rituals, they have to go and bury them again at Asin Manso Slave Cemetery. That is why from 1998 till today, the gate of no return is now the gate of return.
So this is the end of the Osu Castle hole, and now that gate of no return is now gate of return. If you enter or once you get out of the gates, there's a possibility for you to enter again, because when the two corpses that were being brought to the county wasn't able to pass through the main gate, so they used the gate of no return to make it possible for us to enter, even though when you are inside it talks about gate of no return, but when you are outside now you can say there is a possibility for you to enter the castle. So this tells us that no matter how the circumstance will be, we still have the possibility of of doing things or changing our lives.